Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Well, a very good evening to you and welcome to Dad's Drafts. Now, for today's draft, I'm going to click the Special Limited Events button, and I think I would like a Chromatic Cube draft. Now, I could look at the card pool, but I don't really know any of the cards which will be in it, and I will have to read some of the cards anyway. So I think I might as well do this. We've got some coins spare, so I would gladly do this. And let's see what we can get. Now, as always, before I start, if you like what I do, then please subscribe and hit the like button and whatever you like. And I will try to read the cards out as most as possible and also explain why I do certain picks. Now, as I said before, I don't know what the card pool is. I don't know what the stronger colors are, but the whole idea of this set is that it's pretty much bonkers because there's pretty much mostly rares and uncommons. Now we have a Planeswalker, and I do know this one somewhat. I think this one is pretty good because it is somewhat of a combat trick, because you can activate loyalty ability at instant speed and you can flash her in. Now there's also a Railway Brawler, which is just a crazy card, but I'm not sure which would be better, a Planeswalker or a Brawler. Now I know the Brawler from last set. Let's just see if there's any board wipes that I'm missing. Cast an instant recopy it. Yes. Add 2 mana when you come in. Exile them to each up to 2 target creatures. So that's not really a board wipe. Oh, good old times. What was that? He was in the set with the mutate. I like that set. So we want to try to stay one color for as much as we can. This is also a very nice card. When it attacks, you just get to play cards from the opponent's library for free. So for me, it's between the Planeswalker and the Brawler. Now I do think that the Brawler does have a bigger impact on the board in general. So I think we'll just take that. And green is also a color which we can get out of or splash from if we want it. Terror of the Peaks is a very good card. What does he do? A 6/5 trample. When it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. You may put a creature card and or land card from among onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. When it dies, return to the battlefield transformed. I think I just want to stay in green for now. I know that Terror of the Peaks is crazy as well. I love these cards also. But this one requires you to go wide with many small creatures. So I think we'll just take this other big dude. Now we wouldn't mind to get some ramp and also some removal spells, of course, but hey, we don't know our second color yet. Portal to Phyrexia. When it enters the battlefield, let me just finish my tea here. Each opponent sacrifices 3 at the beginning of your upkeep. Put a target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It's a fraction. I think that's a very nice card, but it's very expensive. Now we are already in green, so we might actually be able to pull this off. Don't really know this card that well. When it ends the battlefield, you shall have 5 land cards with different names. Exile them and shuffle at the beginning of your end. I think this is a very situational card, so I will probably not be playing this. Lord Skitter, I know that one as well. Needs a red theme. Yeah, I think we'll just stay in green and go for green ramp. Now, we don't know our second color still, but we want to ramp and we want to make sure we get some kind of removal. Conjure a card. Yeah. Okay, so that just makes another dude. What does he do? You play an additional land. I think there's some kind of ramp to solve. You control 7 or more lands. I think that's fine. Now, as I said before, I still don't know what a second color is. Look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card and put it into your hand. If you do, you lose life equal to it. I don't think that's very good in our deck. We'll probably be killing ourselves. So I think we'll just stay in green and go for as much ramp as we can. Now, white also seems reasonably open, and black as well. I think we want to go for Buried in the Garden, because it does both things. It's a removal spell, it fixes, but it also ramps. And I think we should be able to get white as well. This is also a very nice card. And this, of course, is a very nice card as well. But as it's clear, it pumps other angels, and I don't think there's many angels, especially in green. Could you imagine all those fat angels? There's another white card. No more than one creature can attack it. Okay. One target artifact creature, return that card to the battlefield under its own beginning of next end step. I think that's fine. This is a removal spell. I think we might actually want to try this. I mean, we don't have any Planeswalkers yet. Sure. What do you do? Another creature enter the battlefield under your control. Its control may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. Okay. Add mana. Yeah, I think that's a very nice ramp for us. And it also fixes. I know that this is also a nice card, but I think I want to focus on cheaper creatures which ramp us. Now that's a way to fix our mana. Also really like Roxanne, but don't want to go into 3 colors just yet, I think. Though this also... when it ends the battlefield, exile but one target non-fox creature until it leaves the battlefield. This is just a removal spell. I think we'll just stay in white-green for now. When an opponent casts a spell during your turn, so that's instance or flash, and when the Voice of Resurgent dies, create a green and white elemental token. This creature power is equal to the number of creatures you control. I don't know if we will have many creatures. I think I'd rather take this. It's fixing, it's ramp, it's scry, it's a walrus. I mean, what else do you want? Might want to take the land here. Red does seem open. We're not going these colors, so I'll just put it in sideboard. And tapped 6 or more lands. Sure, what do you do? Oh, that's actually a very nice card. I mean, the -1 doesn't seem impressive, but it also untaps a land. So if you can untap the Buried Garden, you will have 2 more mana, which is quite nice. I think we'll just take the on-color land here. Don't want this removal spell. Maybe we'll play that. So we are in the right colors, it seems. White is very much open, even without other angels. A flying first strike lifelink is just very good. So far so good. I think I like where this is going. Now, as I said, we need some more removal spells. We have 1 now. Another angel. So that could work. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land card from your graveyard or cast a permanent spell with mana 3 less from your graveyard. If you do, it gains when you this permanent put graveyard from the battlefield, exile it instead. Okay, well, we are in white-green, and I think we want to stay there. This is also ramp, but this will probably come around. Hydroid Crisis is a very good card as well, so we might actually take that and see if we can splash blue. There's 1 blue land here, Breeding Pool, which will probably come around. And this one might actually wheel since, you know, Lyra also wheeled, so I think we'll go for the Crisis. We already have some fixing, but we'll probably pick up more. Fel the Mighty is a board wipe, but it will probably destroy more of our board than the enemy's board, because it only kills stronger creatures, and we will have strong creatures. Now for me it's either between this Druid, which ramps, or this Moth, which is very good. I think we'll just go with the Moth. When a creature which we control dies, return it to the battlefield under its own control with a flying counter on it. So it doesn't target itself because it has flying, but all the other cards will get returned. Titan of Industry. The powerhouse. Reach and trample. When it ends the battlefield, choose 2. Yeah, I think this is just very good card. Now, I think our top end Should be fine. I think we should really get some low mana cost creatures which ramp us. So also don't really want to go for this angel just yet. Let's see if either of these creatures ramp us. You may look at the top library anytime. You may play lands. That's nice. 3 or more creatures with different powers. You may cast creature spells. Okay, and you add 2 mana in a combination of other spells to cast creature spells or abilities of creature sources. When you cast a creature with 5 or greater, put up a summon counter. I think that's just fine. Also really like this card, by the way. But you need to play more than 2 colors for it to be very, very good. Other than that, it's just fine. It might actually come around and I gladly play it. Sakama. Good old Sakama. This is a removal spell. Sun Titan. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from grave to the battlefield. I think that's very nice, but as I said before, our top end is already quite heavy. But there's no other picks for us. I think we'll just take this removal spell. I know it's expensive, but it should do the trick. Now, I love the Lotus Cobra, also love this Mystic, and also love the Cultivate. It's just too bad they both come in the same pack. I would have loved them both. It's also a very good card. But the Cobra just ramps. It's a very strong card. So every land that enters the battlefield gives you an extra mana. So we'll take that. Maybe we'll get the Elven Mystic later, but what do you do? Menagerie Curator. Add 1 mana of any color, like that. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells, no problem. Whenever you cast a creature spell that doesn't share a creature type with a creature card in your library, draw a card. Sure. Sure, why not? Thank you. Ah, I know this card very well. Yeah, I think we'll just take that. It's not so much about the flipping, it's pretty much the vigilance and the ramp. And the other legendary creatures we control can also ramp. Maybe we can flip it at some point, but that will be not our priority. Do we want to play more lands, or do we want to make sure that we can actually play our Krasis? I told you it would wheel. Maybe we just play the Sarah. I mean, we could use a 4-drop. I'll just take this card. Don't think we will play it. Too bad these are not in our color. I mean the lands. There we go. Now this one will tap for 2. And this one will just help us get through the library. I think I prefer this one. Oh my goodness. No one loves you. I think I'll just take that one. Don't want to go red as well. I like the Krasis more than the Zakama. Now we still need some 2-drops. So our priority will be cheap creatures. This is not a cheap creature, but I'm just looking at the destroy all non-giant creatures. I think we have 0 giants, so it's just a board wipe, which is something we might want to have. This one might wheel. What do you do? When land enters the battlefield under your control, add 1 mana of any color. So it's pretty much a Lotus Cobra. When this is the second time the ability resolves, reveal card from top of library to reveal an elf or elemental card. Okay, so that's very situational. I wouldn't mind that one. But this only happens whenever you have an effect which lets you search for a land and put it onto the battlefield. And I don't think we have that many, so I'll just take the board wipe. Okay. Really wouldn't mind a removal spell. Search a library for a basic planes card. Reveal it. Yes, you may discard a card. Yeah, I think this is much better if you have many cheap creatures, and we don't really, which is the problem. We need some cheap creatures now. This one is especially good if you go very wide, and we won't be doing that. I think we'll just take the fixing here. Make sure we have no problem playing the Krasis. This is ramp, I think I wouldn't mind. Now what white cards do we have? Vampire, also good if you play many cheap creatures. An instant for 6, choose one or more. Okay. Yeah, I think I just want the Explorer. Would really love one of those elven dudes who just gives you 1 mana when it taps. Doubling Season tokens. We don't really have many tokens, so we won't be doing that. Maybe we'll go with the Mirror. There's no land, which we really need. I love those Triumphs. I have maybe this one full art foil in real life. It's just beautiful. You know, there's some cards which just make you very happy. This is also not the right card play one. That one might actually be good for us. Still don't see a cheap creature. Draft a card from relics. Yeah. Tokens, we don't really care about that. I'll just take the land here. This is in our colors. Is it worth playing? Choose up to 2 target creature until your next turn. Whenever either of those creatures deal damage, you play draw a card. Okay, that's very nice. Tap up to 2 target non-land permanents. They don't untap. That's also very nice. Yeah, I like Taimyo. -7. When any Planeswalker, I don't really read the -7 thing because you don't pick a Planeswalker for the ultimate ability. Also like the Charming Prince, but I think we'll take the Planeswalker here. Collective effort, not really. We want add mana. Tapped, choose a color. Okay. I think we'll just take the land. We have plenty of playables. There's a removal spell. I mean, domain is good, especially when you play many colors. But it's fine either way. I mean, it will be a 4 mana flash removal spell at worst, and that's still good. So we'll play that. Do we have any other landfall things? Play an additional land. I think one of our creatures also had... Where is it? Play an additional land. I think we'll just take it. Don't really want anything here. Sure. I think our deck is pretty much done. We also need to do quite some cutting. Okay, now when you look at this, you might think, oh my goodness, the power level is crazy. And, you know, I think it is. However, the people we'll be playing against will think the exact same thing. Now, I don't want to be cutting any of our 2-drops because we have quite a few. I mean, we don't have many, that's what I mean. Now we want to get rid of some 3-drops. Not sure if this one does enough to keep. What is better, just 2 mana or to look at the top card of your library at any time? Play lands from the top. Okay. We have 18 creatures, which is plenty. We do need to cut some of our top end as well. Yeah, I'll just get rid of the mirror. We'll keep the walrus. Now, we took this one. How often will it happen? Once during each turn you will play a land card from your graveyard. We won't have many land cards in our graveyard, I think. Or spell on a value 3 or less from your graveyard. That will probably happen. I think that's still fine. It's just a very good card removal spell. Also removal. Do we want to play this one? We do have a Planeswalker now, but the opponents will probably have more Planeswalkers. Do we want to risk it? I don't think we do. Leyline will probably be a 4-drop. Lyra is a good card, but is it good enough in our deck? I think it is. I think we have to cut a 3-drop. Won't target a non-fox creature. So it's just a removal spell for a while. Yeah, I think that's just a great ramp card. Also, yeah, I'll just get rid of the Augur and the Walrus. I have to make some decisions here. I think now our curve is much better. Lands also seemed fine. Let's just see how this goes. Got my special dad mug here. Alright. There we go. Now we do have the fixing. However, I want to use it for green mana, since we want to play the Lode's Cobra, and we do have double white for Elspeth. Maybe next turn we can play this on turn 3, which is nice. Sure, I'll play this for green. Do we want another land? I think we prefer either another color land, which we don't have yet, or some plays. Yeah. Hello. Now, this is unfortunate. We took both of our blue cards, but we don't have blue source. We can use the Lode's Cobra if it lives, and it will probably do. I think I'll just... Sure. We'll just try and get a card from this. There we have our blue mana. If they play a creature with 3 or greater, we can exile it. I really hope they are not stuck on 2 lands. That would be very sad. Okay. Okay, well, so much for Tamio. But hey, she did what she had to do. Now I will just play the planes here. And I'll add green. We'll play this. We'll play green. Now I don't have anything else to play, but you can see that the Cobra does a lot of work. I need some more lands. When I cast this spell, you gain X life and half X cards, flying trample. So if we actually manage to get another untapped land from the top, we'll have 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. Wow, I thought our deck was slow, but theirs is very slow. Exile target permanents. I think we might actually want to destroy that, because it fixes a lot. So let's just try and do that. They might have a way to... Okay. Now it might have been greedy. I'm not doing this for the damage, but I think them fixing it for all colors and even ramping might be something that we'll regret later on. It's a very nice card. And we have a board wipe in our hand. Discard a card. Deal 2 damage to any targets. I know this is a good card, but I think it will be the least impactful of all of our cards. Kind of stalled here, but I want to play this for maximum value. So 2, 4, 6, I think I'll play it as a 4/4 flying trample and draw a card. Return a creature or planeswalker. Yeah, I think I'll just do Tamiyo. Yeah, loyalty counts, please. We can't play this, which is too bad. Yeah, I think we'll just have to play the Crazes for 4. There's our next green source. Now I will just minus her to make sure that they won't be attacking us anywhere soon. And next turn we can hopefully use the plus ability to make this do some damage and get us some cards. Can we actually play 2 spells next turn? We have 2 7 mana. No, we need 1 more mana. It's a very nice card. Yeah. Goodbye, Tamiyo. Why do I see this card? I will decline. Ah, of course, we solved our case. I missed that. Now, when this combat do is play, reveal that many cards from top of the library. I think we just want to be double spelling here. So we'll just go for this card and the Lyra. Sure. Sorry, I've got the kids here. I'll just use this. They're not here, but I mean I have the, what do you call it? The thing that I can hear them. And our youngest is still ill, so if you see me running off like the wind, I might have to do some urgent attempt to try and protect the youngest's bed from puke. That's the dad's life. Or cast a permanent spell. Do we have a permanent spell with mana 3 or less? We do. Sure. Maybe we just want to keep our stuff back a bit for, you know, maybe they have a board wipe of some sort. But, you know, we're looking pretty decent, sure. Yeah, I'll keep that. Now, can we do an extra damage? I don't think we can. I'll just play this. Get ourselves back at the... Okay, good game. Yeah. Green doing its thing. That went well. Yeah. Now, I think they were also somewhat unlucky perhaps on their draws or their whatever. I mean, they had tons of fixing. I mean, playing the artifact, the Lotus thing is good, but it's not something you want to play at the end of the game. We have all our colors. We have no 2 or 3 drops, which will be painful, but I just hope they're not aggressive, and we'll try. This is not at all glitchy. The horse's head. Yeah, we want to surveil. No, I think we'll draw another land. I'm not sure what's wrong with my forests. I mean, I've had this before. They're black, so it's nighttime in the forest, I guess. But let's see. We have double white. We don't have double green yet, and we don't need much blue. So we'll just go for green. And we'll keep that. I like the ramp. And if you can actually solve it, it's just crazy. Sure, good card. Can't really do anything. Non-land permanent. Will they get much value from this? I don't really care that much. I think if they play something, I might actually use the binding on it. Death Touch, lifelink, post-combat main phase. If you gain 4 more life. Alright, a conjure card. Don't really like those. But hey, we'll just get rid of it. No collecting pearls for use, huh? I think we'll... just go angels. Angels for days. I mean, it will get buffed, which is not the best, but hey, it will help. Maybe this will turn into a race and then we'll be pretty strong. I love his sleeves. Very nice. Yeah, we'll just use the forest. Now he does have a removal spell, I think. What's this? This looks very dangerous. Death Touch, sure. At the beginning of your end step, exile top card of your library until the end of your next turn you may play it, okay? Pact Boon. Whenever you play a card from exile, create a treasure token. Okay, well that's not the worst. I mean, we can actually just kill it. I think we might have to. I don't want them to get many more cards. Oh, let me just tap that differently. Okay, good game. That was fast. Very fast game. Wow. I'm amazed. So far so good. We're going 2-0, and I just hope we can keep this up. I like that the queue was not that long. And yeah, our deck does what it should do. Really like it. Do we want to keep this? We don't have anything until turn 4. I think we cannot keep this. Sure. Okay. I think I want to do blue. And hope we can... Oh, okay, that will not happen for a while. Yep, good card. Now I'm probably going to regret that I didn't pick green, but I assume that within 3 draw steps we would draw a green source and play pretty much anything. Back up 2, what do you do? Yep. Yeah, this is a very, very slow start. I think we'll just have to do anything to keep our life total high enough, so I'll just target the biggest dude. I mean, they can probably kill it right away, but we should prevent some damage here, which is my primary goal. Yeah. What do you do? I'm not really a fan of those, what do you call them? Only for arena cards. Now, we're really getting bitten in the ass, if I can say that. Yeah, we're not drawing any green. We really need the green there. But yeah, I think this is GG. I mean, if we were to draw land, maybe we could play Lyra, but then again, they probably have removal. So if we don't draw land now, we'll probably lose. Yep, that's a good game. Yeah, they went very aggressive, and good job. Good job by them. Maybe I should have picked green. I'm just... we have so many green sources in our deck, so I thought picking blue, the odds of us getting a green land was way better than getting more white. But it went the other way, as one might say. So whenever I play limited, I do have colors which I'm better and worse with. I'm worst with red, then green, and then let's say I'm probably somewhat better with white, then black, and then blue. I really enjoy playing with blue. And this is a fine keep. Get some mana fixing and ramp. Hope to draw a 2-drop. I got to check my lands. If anyone wants to sponsor me with getting fancy lands, feel free to do so. Now next turn we can either play this card or plot it. Okay, I guess we'll plot it. Yep. Would really like a white source. They kind of killed our fixing and ramp there. That was a very good job by them. Wow, yeah. Yeah, we just need to expand. They probably have removal spells, but we need to make sure that we're putting something on the battlefield. What do you do? What just happened? When it ends battlefield, conjure a stupid conjure thing named Stab Wound onto the battlefield attached to... Okay. Lovely. Now, that might help us because we'll get white. And then we'll have that's just nasty. That's going to kill us very fast. Either the moth. Yeah, I think I'll just play the moth. Not really in a position to attack, but they can just wait and we'll die. It's just a crazy card, doesn't make any sense. So glad they're not printing cards like that yet. Now we can remove something, but probably won't do. Yeah. Will they get us? We need some life gain. That's not life gain. No, I think this is just game. Yep. No, because we can target their commander, but they sacrifice it. And we're dead next turn anyway. What a stupid card, my goodness. Okay. I mean, if you disagree with me, then please let me know. But if you agree with me, also please let me know, because that's just... The conjuring thing... it's just too strong, because you get so many more permanents into the game, which you otherwise wouldn't have with conjuring, and it just messes up the whole balance of things. So we're 2-2. We're kind of losing our spree here, but I'll do my best to keep it going. How can we have 2 islands? But hey, we have some kind of fixing. Won't be playing this one soon, I think. Nor that. Yeah. They'll probably kill our Resurgent Amnest Nissa. Oh. So glad you cycled that. Stupid card. They can probably return it to the battlefield some way and I'll still be crying. Yeah. Okay. Now we really need to draw a land. We probably won't. There we go. Not sure if that's enough. Yeah, it should be. Sure, we need some more mana. I'll get white, please. Thank you. Let's get ourselves a card. Does it have haste? Yeah. 3 counters on target creature with trample or haste. Sure, he can't kill it yet. This might be somewhat greedy. But hey, who am I? Can't minus it. Okay. Let's just tap you for green. Untap target permanents. Play this one. They just need to deal combat damage, so that dude will get enormous. Okay, so next turn, if we don't draw a land, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. And this is a very good card against Boo, so I think I will prioritize that. Maybe we want to jump him. If he doesn't use the plus ability, I think he will. Might also kill, let Tamio just die. Sure. Also a very nice card. Yeah, I think I want to use the Werefox on the hamster, but we need 2 white sources. What do you do? Okay, stuff just happened. Okay, yep. That's 2 Planeswalkers down. Let's just do this first. Can also do it in their turn. I think I'll just try and attack with that one first, see what they do. They'll probably either double block or jump it. Double blocking is fine. I don't mind that. Wish I had a land so that I could play before that, but now we'll just play this. Can we play 2 things? No, we can't because we're stuck on lands. Yeah, that's just sadness. Now, if they do have a hexproof thing, I will be crying. Create zombies, mill 2 cards. Return creature and give it to the battlefield. Oh, will we get the crocodile back? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just play this. Play this one. Next turn, I want to try and play the Werefox. Maybe we just should have played the, what is it? The Heart of the City? The one which totally kills Planeswalkers and not put in Tamio. Because people will be playing many Planeswalkers in this thing. So maybe that's been a wrong choice. If we do still manage to win this, I don't think we will, but if we do, I might actually still do that. Sure. Yep, Put the rest on the bottom library. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we could really use our board wipe now. But then again, look at their hand. Yeah, this is just, I think, good game. I'm not going to give up, but I think it's good game. Why would you tap like that? Stupid thing. Well, we're dead anyway. So, well, that just happened. We went off for a great start, but then it all just got off the rails and we lost 3 in a row. Well, that's just what happens, I guess. Now, about our deck, I really like what we had going. As I said, maybe I should have played the Immortal Sun, that's the one I mean, and not play Tameo. Maybe it would have made our deck more consistent, but we were also unlucky on our land draws in the last few games. So that's it. I'll just claim these few coins and cards, which I don't know which one it will be. Oh, some gems. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. If you like what I do, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.